convince the kids that you are actually Miss Christina.
Do you have a better idea?
A better idea? Well...
If you like to talk to tomatoes, if a squash can make you smile, if you like to waltz with potatoes, up and down the produce aisle, have we got a show for you? Sweet and sour, half an hour.
There's never, ever, ever, ever been a show like VeggieTales. There's never, ever, ever, ever been a show like VeggieTales. It's time for VeggieTales.
Jimmy, we're trying to make our own children's church episode. We can't just copy VeggieTales.
Well, you just copied Miss Christina.
Am not.
R2.
Am not.
R2.
Am not. Jimmy, she's coming. Hide. Are you guys okay? Do I sound bad? Does my guitar sound bad? Oh, I forgot my capo. No wonder you guys are laughing at me. I'll be right back. Okay, I got it. Sorry about that. You know, when I forget my capo, it's a little bit too low, but oh, that's much better. We'll do it here. Are you sure you guys are okay? You know, you're really giggly today. Is it the sign? Did the sign fall down again? Oh, no, the sign looks just fine. I know it falls down sometimes, but it's just fine. Did I say something funny? All right, I guess you guys might not want to sing All Hallelujahs right now. That's okay. We'll sing it later. I'll put my guitar away. Attention to children's church today? You seem really distracted. It's like you can't stop laughing. You know, normally this doesn't happen. I was going to go through the schedule, but I don't know. You guys are so distracted, you might not be able to pay attention for the whole thing. So let's just jump to Jimmy. He should be doing another interview again today. Although I don't know who he's interviewing. He didn't tell me that. And you know, something else that I don't know why about what's going on is there's a green table in the room. Do you guys see this green table right here? I don't think that was there before, was it? Well, anyways, I bet Jimmy has it all worked out. I'll ask the facilities if they accidentally left this table in here and we'll get everything straightened out. So you guys go see Jimmy for the interview, and I guess we'll be back here for Bible time in just a little bit. See you soon.
Hello there, Children's Church. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good. I don't know about you guys, but I have had a totally normal, boring week. I haven't been planning anything unusual at all, and here we are for a totally normal episode of Children's Church. And now, as part of our totally normal episode of Children's Church, we're going to call someone from the church to do a Zoom interview. I hope you're looking forward to it, because I sure am. It's going to be a lot of fun. Ready? Here goes. It's the Jimmy Interview Show with our very special guest star, Christina Johnson! Yay! Amanda, what are you doing here?
Well, if we want to do a whole children's church episode with only puppets, then I'm going to have to be Miss Christina for your interview.
But how can you be Miss Christina? Do you even know, what her favorite color is?
It's red.
Amanda, red is your favorite color.
Well, it could be Miss Christina's favorite color.
Amanda, I don't think that this will be a very good interview of Miss Christina if you're making up all the answers.
But I made up some really great answers, like how her favorite thing about Park Street is giving the kids ice cream.
Hey, that's not a real answer at all. You just want her to give you ice cream.
Well, if I'm not going to be able to talk about ice cream, maybe we should actually just call Miss Christina.
Yeah, I guess we'd better do that. Okay, everyone, are you ready? It's the Jimmy Interview Show with our very special guest star, Christina Johnson! Yay!
Hello?
Hi, Miss Christina. It's me, Jimmy the Puppet.
Yes, Jimmy, I know who you are.
And I'm calling you from Children's Church. Would it be okay if I asked you a few questions to share with the kids?
What? Me? I don't know. I have to get ready for Bible time. Hey, wait. Why is Amanda here? And speaking of Amanda, why are you wearing a yellow dress that matches mine? And why is your hair brown? Amanda, are you dressing up like me? Well, it was Jimmy's idea.
What? It was not my idea. The VeggieTales thing was my idea.
Are you two up to something? Well, you see, it went like this. So, Jimmy decided that it would be a really good idea if we set up this whole...
I think you mean that Amanda decided that it would be really funny if we tried to...
What Jimmy means to say is...
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so what's going on? Well, Jimmy and I have decided that we want to make our very own children's church this week. You what?
Yeah, Amanda and I thought that you get to have all the fun making children's church each week. And we wanted to try doing it too.
I'm not so sure if this is a good idea, guys. First of all, you have to do a Bible time, you have to do offering and prayer and craft and... Okay, well, I guess Amanda already does do craft every week, so maybe that part's not so hard, but everything else, that's a whole lot of work. Please, Miss Christina. Oh, you know it was my birthday just 3 days ago. Oh, that's right. Oh, okay, fine. You can do a children's church episode, but you have to work really hard on it, okay?
Oh, okay, we will.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome, Amanda. So, what's this about an interview I'm supposed to be doing?
Oh, that's right. We need to film your interview, Miss Christina.
Okay, I'll get off the call then. See you later, Jimmy.
Hey, Miss Christina.
Oh, what's up, Jimmy?
Could we start over, from the very beginning?
Oh, sure, Jimmy. Where would you like to start?
It's the Jimmy Interview Show with our very special guest star, Christina Johnson! Yay! Oh, come on. I was just on the phone with her. You'd think I would have remembered to hit the button this time. Oh, where is it? Hi there. It's me, Jimmy the Puppet, and I'm calling you from Children's Church.
Oh, Jimmy, what a surprise. I had no idea that you were gonna call me.
Well, hey, would it be okay if I asked you to answer some questions for the kids?
Sure, I'd love that.
Thank you. First off, would you like to introduce yourself? I don't know if the kids know you.
Sure. My name is Christina Johnson, but you all can call me Miss Christina.
Hi, Miss Christina. So our first question, what is the name of your job at the church?
Well, my job is called the Director of Children's Ministries.
Ooh, the Director of Children's Ministries. As the Director of Children's Ministries, what do you do for the church?
Great question. So my job is kind of like what it sounds like. I direct or I lead all of the kids programs that we have here at the church. And here at Park Street, we consider our kids programs anywhere from ages 3 to 12. So if you're anywhere in that age span, if you come to one of our programs, I'm the one who's kind of leading everything. And some of the time I'm actually there in person, like during children's church. And I sing songs and I teach Bible stories. And there are some other programs where we just have so many kids that I have to find really special volunteers to help to teach. So for example, like our Christian education, it's also called Sunday school. So during our Sunday school classes, we have lots of awesome teachers. And what I do is I help them to teach. So like I get together all of their lessons and I can plan crafts for them and I make sure all their supplies are in their classrooms and ready to go. So those are just kind of a few examples. And so I'm like always here on Sundays. I'm always here on Friday nights when we have our Friday night program. And then I also am here at the church during the week too. So I'll be doing things like answering emails or cleaning up the craft room or ordering more supplies if we need it. So there's a whole lot of things that I do, I guess.
Wow, it sounds like you're really busy.
Yeah, I am pretty busy.
Wow. Hey, do you have a favorite part about working here at Park Street?
Of course, Jimmy. I wouldn't be the kids director if I didn't love kids and all of the fun things that we do here. I love doing the cantata. I love watching the cantata so much. Oh, and you know me and Mr. Sam, if you know Mr. Sam, he helps out in children's church all the time. And Jimmy, he did an interview with you a while back, didn't he?
That's right, back at Christmas time.
That's right. So Mr. Sam got to tell you about he's the deacon of our children's ministry. Mr. Sam and I have helped put together props for the cantata, and then to get to watch it actually happen and all the kids on stage singing, that's so much fun. And what else do I love about Park Street? I love doing the first grade Bible presentations, and I love anything that we do with kids. Kids Week is so much fun, and Tweens Camp, anything that's with kids, I'm having fun, and it's my favorite part.
Oh, that stuff is a lot of fun. It really is. Thank you for helping lead it all. Next question. Do you have any fun stories or fun facts that you can share about the church?
Yeah, so this is a little bit of a fun fact and a fun story kind of combined, I guess. So for those of you who don't know, and you know what Jimmy do? I don't know if you know this because I haven't seen you there yet. So we have this special program on Friday nights that's for kids anywhere from the age of babies all the way up to high schoolers. So what happens on Friday nights is you get to come in and you get to be with a group of kids who are your age and you get to have lots of fun. And we've done so many different things on Friday nights. We played hide and seek in the sanctuary once. We get to go down to the gym every week to play in the gym. We have this awesome game we play where it's kind of like almost like an obstacle course or a relay race, but on scooters. And so one person will sit on the scooter, another person will hold a hockey stick and then pull them really, really fast. And then they get to go round and around and around in the gym. It is so much fun. So if you ever want to come, Jimmy, or any of the other kids watching right now, you can have lots of fun if you come to our Friday night programs.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to check that out. Okay, next up, do you have a favorite Bible verse that you can share?
Yeah, so this is actually part of a Bible verse from the book of Mark, chapter 9. And this is what it says. It says, I believe, help my unbelief.
Wow, that's a really interesting verse. Who said that and what was happening?
Good question. So you know how what we learn about in the books of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the Gospels, we learn about how Jesus did lots of miracles when he was here on earth, right? So there was this father who had a son, and the son needed to be healed. So he took his son to Jesus. And then there was this part in there that this father was basically saying to Jesus, I believe that you can help me, and I believe that you can heal my son. But I'm not perfect, because nobody's perfect. Well, except for Jesus, because Jesus was perfect. And so the father was saying, there's a big part of me that believes, but there's also a big part of me that is a little scared to believe and needs help to believe all the way. And I think that's true with us too, because, I think there's a big part of our hearts that believe in God, believe in Jesus and everything that he's done for us. But because we're human and because we're not perfect, there's another little part of our hearts that sometimes has trouble believing in Jesus. And so I just love this Bible verse because it helps to remind me that it's okay to ask for help. And it's especially okay to ask for help when we're having trouble believing in Jesus. Because Jesus already knows that we're not perfect and he already knows our heart, right? And so he knows that there's a part of us that believes and there's another part of us that sometimes needs a little bit of help. And it's always okay to ask for help.
Wow, that is a really cool verse. I'm glad that Jesus can help us like that.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, one more question. I don't know if you ever noticed, but sometimes here in Children's Church, we like to tell some jokes for the kids. Do you know any jokes that you could tell?
Yes, and this was actually a friend that told me this joke, so I'm excited to share it with you. Okay, so this is it. What kind of candy can you draw with outside?
Can you draw with outside? I don't know. I really like licorice, but I don't think you can draw with it, even though it's kind of shaped like a pencil. I don't know. What kind of candy can you draw with outside?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Oh, I get it! Because it sounds like it has the word chalk in it?
Yep, like you can draw on the sidewalk with chalk.
Hey, wait, Miss Christina.
Huh?
Chocolate isn't actually made of chalk, is it?
Oh, no, Jimmy. Jimmy. No, this is just a joke, Jimmy. Just a joke, yeah.
Oh, that's a really great joke. Thank you for telling that joke for us, Miss Christina.
You're welcome, Jimmy.
And thank you for answering all those questions. I know the kids will really love to listen to this.
Of course, Jimmy. I love to talk with you.
Oh, it was a lot of fun to talk with you. Now, I think we need to get going, but have a great week, Miss Christina.
You too, Jimmy. And I hope you guys have a lot of fun filming this Children's Church episode. I know you're going to do great at it.
Thank you. Oh, we're really excited. Thank you. All right. Goodbye, Miss Christina.
Bye.
Wow, that was really great. We get to see Miss Christina already in Children's Church every week, but it was really cool to hear a little bit more when she answered those questions for us. I am really grateful for the way that she takes care of me and Amanda and all the other kids here at the church. She does a really awesome job. Now, since our interview is over, I think next we're going to do our Bible time. Amanda is setting that up in the other room, so I better go see how that's going. See you guys in a minute.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Hey, Jimmy, that was a pretty great interview.
Oh, thank you. I had a lot of fun doing it.
Oh, I'm so glad. All right, so now it's time for Bible little time. And today we're going to be learning about someone who's really, really short.
Yeah, kind of like us, except he wasn't a puppet.
That's true, he wasn't. But anyways, let's start from the beginning of the story. So there once was a man who didn't have any friends.
None at all. Do you have any friends?
Well, of course you do, but not Zacchaeus. Poor Zacchaeus didn't have any. You're probably wondering why. Was it because he was so short?
And that is not a reason not to like someone. Was it because he had a name that was hard to say?
Well, that's not a reason to not like someone either. Even though he was short and he did have a kind of funny name, that wasn't it. No, people didn't like Zacchaeus because he stole their money.
Zacchaeus collected taxes. Taxes were what people had to pay the king, but Zacchaeus took more than he was supposed to, and he kept the extra money for himself, and he made himself rich. Everybody knew what he was up to, and it made them cross and grumpy. They didn't like Zacchaeus one bit.
So everyone made sure Zacchaeus knew it by doing things like avoiding him.
Yeah, and then walked on the opposite side of the street.
And pretending not to see him.
And then whispered things like, "There's that nobody who thinks he's a somebody," loud enough so he could hear it.
All right, well, you're probably all wondering, what's this thing behind me and Jimmy? Well, that's called a flannel graph, and we're going to use it to tell the rest of the story. But we have two pieces here under the table that we need to get, so we'll be right back. All right, we have our puppets. See, I have Jesus here.
And here's Zacchaeus.
Yeah. Okay, so the rest of the story. One day, a huge crowd gathered by the road. Jesus was coming to their town, and everyone wanted to see him. Zacchaeus wanted to see Jesus too, but everyone was too tall. So Zacchaeus tried jumping up and down, but that didn't work. He couldn't see a thing. Luckily, Zacchaeus had a good idea. "I'll climb that sycamore tree," Zacchaeus said. So he did. From the tree, Zacchaeus had the perfect view. All the way down the road, he could see Jesus. But then... Another minute, and suddenly Jesus was at the tree. Jesus stopped and looked up at Zacchaeus. Zacchaeus saw Jesus. "Oh, Zacchaeus," Jesus said, "I'd like to come over to your house." What? Zacchaeus almost fell out of that tree. Go over to his house? No one ever wanted to come anywhere near his house, let alone go inside of it. All the people in the crowd saw this, and it made them even crosser and grumpier than usual. They mumbled and murmured and said, "Why is Jesus being kind and nice to that big old sinner? Doesn't Jesus know about him? About how Zacchaeus steals from people?" Well, Zacchaeus scrambled down from the tree, and Zacchaeus and Jesus But Jesus knew. Jesus knew all about Zacchaeus, even the stealing and everything. And Jesus still loved him. Zacchaeus was ashamed. Lord, he said, what I have done is wrong. But now I want to do the right thing. I will give the money back to everyone, 4 times what I stole. And that's just what Zacchaeus did. Jesus smiled. My friend, today God has saved you, Jesus said. Oh, Jesus loved Zacchaeus even when nobody else did, because Jesus was showing people what God's love was like. His love is wonderful. Jesus was able to see Zacchaeus not just with his eyes, but with his heart too.
Wow, that was a really great story, Amanda.
Yeah, it was. And you know, my favorite part is that when Jesus looked at Zacchaeus, he didn't just look with his eyes, like look and see that Zacchaeus would steal money and stuff, but Jesus was looking at him with his heart.
Yeah, that's really amazing. I want to learn how to love people like Jesus did.
Yeah, me too. And the best part about Jesus is that Jesus always loves us, even when we do something wrong. And he wants to save all of us.
Yeah, I do wrong stuff kind of like Zacchaeus did, but it's amazing that Jesus loves me anyway.
Yeah.
Well, now I think it's time for our offering, everybody. So let's put away the flannel graph and we can get set up for that.
See you there.
Bye. Hi, everybody. It's me, Jimmy, again. Did you enjoy the Bible story? I thought that was really good. Now, it is time for us to take our offering. So why don't you all get an offering basket? It could be a basket like this one I have on the table, but it doesn't have to be. It could be like a bowl or a tub, or, I have lots of baseball caps at home, and I usually use an upside-down baseball cap. So go ahead and get an offering basket, and we'll be right back to sing our song.
One with God.
Okay, does everybody have their offering baskets? You see, I've got one right here on the table here. Now we're going to sing our song, Sanctuary. And I'm going to play along on the guitar just like Miss Christina does. You might remember I tried to play my guitar for Amanda's birthday last year, and I've been practicing a lot, and I'm a lot better now. But make sure that you all sing along nice and loud to the song so I can hear you through the computer. Well, I won't actually hear you through the computer, but I can sort of pretend I can. All right, here we go. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, with thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. You guys, you sounded so good. Okay, I couldn't actually hear you, but I'm sure that you sounded really good. Now, give me just a minute to put my guitar away, and we'll pray for our offering. One sec. Okay, everybody, now let's spend some time in prayer. Dear Father, thank you for bringing everyone here to Children's Church today. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to worship you in our songs and to hear your word in our Bible time. Please help us to love you and to want to see you like Zacchaeus did. And please help us to see others with our hearts and not just with our eyes, just like Jesus. Please help us to love all our neighbors, even the ones that we don't know or the ones that other people don't love. And please help us in everything we do to serve you and to glorify you. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Okay, now I think it's time for our craft. So let's go upstairs and see what Amanda has for us. Goodbye.
Oh, hi everyone. My name is Amanda, and I love doing crafts. Oof. Oh, good. It's you guys. I just had the craziest dream. I dreamt that Amanda and Jimmy were making their very own Children's Church episode, like with only puppets. And Amanda was dressed up just like me. I mean, she was wearing a dress that looked like mine. She had hair that looked like mine. And then during craft time, when you think it would be Amanda that would pop up from under the table, I popped up from under the table and I looked just like her. I was wearing this red sweatshirt and... Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I was wearing a red sweatshirt and looked just like her, and I was even talking like her, and I even had hair like her. Ah! Oh no, 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 no. This can't be happening. What is going on today? Okay, 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 just breathe. Whew. And of course, Amanda is nowhere to be found. So am I supposed to do all this craft by myself? I don't even have any instructions. Oh, that reminds me. When we were all together for Children's Church, Amanda would pop out of a suitcase. And some of the time when she wouldn't pop out of the suitcase, she would leave us a clue, like a little note so that we would know where she was. So maybe we can find a clue and then find Amanda. And once we find Amanda, she can do the craft like she's supposed to and not me. I am not Amanda. Okay, all right. If you were Amanda, where would you hide a note? Ah, under the table. She likes to hide things, you know, inside, like in her suitcase, she would hide the note. So maybe if she pops out of her suitcase, she pops it out from under the table, it'll be under here. I'm sure of it. All right.
Oh, hi, Miss Christina.
Oh, hi, Amanda. What is going on?
So, I was kind of thinking that if me and Jimmy are doing all this stuff for Children's Church that you normally do, that maybe you could do craft time because that's what I normally do.
Okay, Amanda, me doing craft time is one thing, but do I really have to dress up like you? Amanda, this wig makes my head look like a mushroom.
Oh, please, Miss Christina.
Okay, fine. I'll do craft time, but do I really have to wear the...
Well, you're pretending to be me, so yeah. Well, anyway, thanks a lot, and I'll see you later, Miss Christina.
Okay, bye. Oh, wait, no, Amanda, we need instructions for the... craft time. Oh, boy. Okay. All right, it's okay. It's okay. We can figure this out together. We'll figure it out together. Oh, it looks like there's a picture here. A tree. We're gonna make an apple tree. No, we're probably not, because that has nothing to do with what we learned today. Okay, no, not an apple tree. Oh, I see. This is Jesus, and there's Zacchaeus, and Zacchaeus was in a sycamore tree. So maybe we're not supposed to do a tree with apples on it. Maybe we're just supposed to do like a regular tree and put... Okay, I think we can figure this out. All right, so what exactly was it that Amanda would do at the very beginning of craft time? Oh, I know, she would tell you guys what you need for the craft. We can do that. Okay, so it looks like you'll need a paper towel tube, and this is probably a template that'll be in a link down below, so you can print that out. Looks like there's some green paper, and looks like Amanda pulled this out of the recycling bin, so probably you could use cardboard or some other kind of stiff paper, like a cereal box. Cereal box feels like it's about like that. Scissors, tape, glue, markers, crayons. Okay, I guess we are really going to do this. And I guess I am really going to be Amanda today. Cool, cool. I'm never gonna live this down, am I? No, okay. All right, well, I am going to get a chair pulled up. I'm going to push this TV out of the way, and I'll be right back, so just give me 1 second. All right, so I guess we're all ready to get started with craft time. I'm sorry if I don't do as good of a job of explaining things as Amanda, because I know she normally does craft for you guys, so I will try my very best. All right, so what does Amanda normally start with during craft time? I think normally she has you guys color the template and cut it out if that's something that you have. So how about we start with that? Oh, that's right. And Amanda always says that if you don't have a printer at home, or if your printer has run out of ink, that's okay, and that you can always draw your own part for the template. So it looks like there's a Jesus and a Zacchaeus. So you could draw your own Jesus, you could draw your own Zacchaeus. All right, so I am going to color these and then cut them out. Okay, so I've got Jesus and Zacchaeus all colored and cut out. So let's look. Oh, actually, here, let me put away my mess really quickly. Just sticking my crayons and my markers away. We can pull them back out if we need them. Okay, so let's look at this tree. So it looks like there's the part for the leaves, which is green, so we'll probably use this stuff for that. And then it looks like the paper towel tube has a V kind of cut in it. It looks on both sides it has a V cut out. And I bet there's some sort of slits that it sits down. So maybe let's do that first. This looks a bit taller than these ones, so I think I'm gonna trim it just a little bit. Trim it down. Maybe I'll cut it like right here. That looks like a better size. Okay. And let's draw these little V's on here. I think the person who made this craft did the V's just to kind of make it look more like branches. So you wouldn't have to do the V's if you didn't want to, but I'm just gonna copy it. So it doesn't have to be perfect or exact. I just kind of drew some V's on there. There's 2 V's. And we'll need a little slit for it to go in. So you see the V's right here. On the side, we'll just cut down straight a little bit. Is that about even? Yeah, it's about even. Okay, perfect. So it can go right in there. So now we need to make the green part. I'm gonna start with making a little design on here. Like that. Now, I like to make my tree a little bit more fluffy with the leaves out like this, but if you want to make your tree shape more like a circle like that, you can do that too. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this out. Okay, we have our tree shape. And let's just check it to see if it fits in here. Oh, perfect. That's gonna be great. Okay, but now it needs to be green. So let's get out our green paper. So I'm gonna put my glue on first, and then I'm gonna press this down onto here. And then if you want to cut it out right away, you can cut it out right away. You just have to be careful because the glue hasn't dried yet and it might peel off. Or you can wait a little bit for it to dry, for it to be really stuck. I'm gonna cut it right now. I'm just gonna be really careful while I do it. Okay, so now we have this tree and we can stick it right in here. Oh, and you can also decorate your tree too. Oh, that reminds me. Friends, what is Amanda's favorite thing besides ice cream? And besides steel cutouts? Like her favorite thing for craft time? Stickers! Okay, I'm pretty sure I have a bird sticker and a squirrel sticker that I can put in the tree. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get those stickers. I found them. Actually, I think Amanda might have used these in another craft with a tree. Was it the honeycomb one, maybe? I can't remember exactly. I have a bird. I have some squirrels. And I'm going to stick some of these flowers in the tree too. Okay, perfect. So now, and if you don't have any flower stickers or animal stickers, you can draw them in. You can just draw flowers in. You can draw in birds. You could draw a little nest for the birds. Actually, I'm going to do that right now. I'm just going to draw a little nest underneath here. Perfect. Okay. And now we have our Jesus and our Zacchaeus. So Zacchaeus, we're just gonna sit him right down the tree. How about we put him over here so he's not blocking the bird? Look, it's like he climbed the tree and he's sitting in it. I love it. Okay, and then we have our little Jesus. And if you want, you could glue Jesus onto the tree. Or what you could also do is you could reenact the story. That means to like share the story over and over again. So you could have Zacchaeus pretend he climbs in the tree. You could have Jesus come over and talk to him. And if you want, maybe you could find something else like, ooh, like I have the top of this that I just cut off. And I could even stick some glue on here. And stick Jesus on here. So I bet you could find some other stuff in your recycling bin that you could use to stick onto Jesus. And then, ta-da! All right, well, I guess that's it for craft. You know, this was actually really cool. And I loved how Amanda chose a craft where Zacchaeus can actually come out of the tree and come down and talk to Jesus. Because that was the whole point of our story today, right? Is that Jesus saw Zacchaeus with his eyes, but he saw him with his heart too. And so he knew that he had to go over to Zacchaeus' house, and then Zacchaeus' heart and his life was changed forever. It's a really cool story. And, you know, I actually kind of had fun doing this, being Amanda and doing craft time and all. Oh, but don't you tell her, okay? Because I don't want to have to wear this every single week. I mean, it's nice, but, you know, my head. You don't think my head looks like a mushroom, do you? Okay, well, anyways, so I guess that's it for craft time. What does Amanda normally say? She normally says, oh, I'll see you next time. Oh, but you're not going to see me next time. Remember, you're going to see Amanda. Okay, see Amanda, and then, oh, yeah. Okay, I got this. Ready? Bye!
Hey everybody, welcome back. Gee, wasn't that a really cool craft about Zacchaeus and the sycamore tree? I thought it was really cool. I'm glad that Amanda did that with us. Or was it Miss Christina? Okay, I was actually a little confused by that, but let's move right along. How about we do some music? See, I actually know a song which is all about Zacchaeus in the tree. So I thought maybe we could sing that. And just like Miss Christina does sometimes, I have my computer here so I can do the music from the computer, and I'll sing along and you guys can sing along and it'll be so much fun. Ready? Okay, here. Where's the button to start the music? What? Butter? Oh, I'm sorry, Butter. I didn't mean to... No, I hit the wrong button, you see. I didn't mean to call you, because... No, okay, so me and Amanda are doing this children's church episode, you see? Doesn't that sound fun? What, oh, you wanted to be a part of... Well, no, I'm sorry. I mean, we'll definitely ask you next time. I mean, you're sort of part of it now. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, Butter. Thank you for the advice. And I've got to go, Butter. We're having our music time, so I'll talk to you later, okay? Okay, bye, Butter. Oof. Sorry about that, everybody. So Butter is one of my favorite puppet friends, except he kind of talks a lot. So he was going to be in the children's church episode, but we thought it just might be too long if he was in it. Because, man, once you get him going, he could talk your ear off. Yada, yada, yada. Oof. Anyway, how about that song? Are you guys ready? I think I've got the right button now. So here goes. Zacchaeus was a wee little man, and a wee little man was he. He climbed up in the sycamore tree, for the Lord he wanted to see. And as the Savior passed that way, he looked up in the tree, and he said, Zacchaeus, you come down, for I'm going to your house today. I'm going to your house today. Zacchaeus was a wee little man, but a happy man was he, for he had seen the Lord that day, and a happy man was he, and a very happy man was he. Wasn't that a fun song? I bet some of you had heard it before, but I never get tired of singing that one. I think it's really fun. All right, now we have a few other songs that we can also sing that we have music videos for. So let me go ahead and play those for you.
Shattering the dark of night, your presence is a paradise to our hearts. You're filling up the world with light, making every wrong thing right. You're waking up the dead to life in your love. God, you're always breaking through the dark, breaking into lives and healing hearts. Your love has torn the veil, your love can never fail. Your love is making all And I sing because you are good, and I dance because you are good, and I shout because you are good to me. Nothing and no one comes anywhere close to you. The earth and oceans deep only reflect this truth. And in my darkest night, you shine as bright as day. Your love amazes me. And I sing because you are good, and I dance because you are good, and I shout because you are good to me. With a cry of praise, my heart will proclaim, you are good, you are good. In the sun or rain, my life celebrates, you are good, you are good. And I sing because you are good, and I dance because you are good, and I shout because you are good to me. And I sing because you are good, and I dance because you are good, and I shout because you are good to me. I stand before you now, the greatness of your renown. I've heard of the majesty and wonder of you, King of heaven. In humility I bow as your love, in wave after wave, crashes over me, crashes over me. For you are for us, you are not against us. Champion of heaven, you made a way for all to enter in. I have heard you calling my name. I have heard the song of love that you sing. Oh, so I will let you draw me out beyond the shore into your grace. Oh, your grace, as your love, in waves are for us, you are not against us. Champion of heaven, you made a way. As your love, it wave after wave crashes over me, crashes over me. But you are for us, you are not against us. Champion of heaven, you made a way. Champion of heaven, you made a way for all to enter in.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hey, I hope you all liked watching Children's Church today.
Uh-huh. Hey, Amanda, what was your favorite part?
Ooh, my favorite part was during Bible time because we got to use puppets to tell the story. And you know, we're puppets, so we were puppets using puppets.
Yeah, that was so cool.
It sure was. Hey Jimmy, what was your favorite part?
I thought the whole thing was really fun, but I think that I liked craft time the best. It was really cool how you made yourself look like a giant real person. You need to show me how to do that.
Jimmy, that is not what happened.
It wasn't? I'm confused.
That was Miss Christina. She was wearing a red sweater just like mine, and she had her hair just like mine too.
Wow, that's really cool. Hey, maybe next time we'll get to see Mr. Sam wearing a striped shirt like mine and overalls like mine.
Yeah, I bet he'd love that.
Oh, he sure will.
Wait a minute. You said next time. Are we going to do this again?
What? Don't you think it's a good idea?
No, it's not a good idea. It's a great idea! Hey, Jimmy, maybe I can learn to play the guitar for next time.
Yeah, and I can train my dog to bark along with the lyrics and to wag his tail for the hand motions.
Oh, and I can start growing some plants to look at with the kids. I know I grew tomatoes last year, but there are so many other red plants like strawberries and...
Oh, and I can build a boat, and we can film a part of it where we're sailing down the river and fighting pirates.
Oh,
Arrgh!
this is going to be so much fun. Oh, maybe we could do it next week.
Next week? Yeah, we can.
Amanda, Jimmy.
Uh-oh. Well, it looks like we better get going. Remember, kids, God made you special.
Jimmy, I told you no more Veggie Tales.
And he loves you very much. Goodbye.
Oh, well, if Jimmy can copy Veggie Tales to say goodbye, then I can copy Miss Christina to say goodbye. I hope you all had a good time in Children's Church today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope you have a good week. See you